Welcome to the Keeper of Secrets Tarot. I'm Gypsy Girl, here to give you another monthly reading for September 2023. This will be a reading for Libra. What are the important messages for Libra? Thank you, Spirit, for protecting and keeping the collective safe. For protecting me and keeping me safe. What are the messages for Libra? Oh, well, we have destiny, we have ending a cycle, and the final betrayal. Truth is coming out about relationship, going to a higher level, getting a victory. Again, with destiny, truth. That final betrayal is where the truth is being told and ending a cycle, bringing in destiny and taking back what was taken. You know, it's similar to Virgo. We have these cards showing. Again, it's all about relationships. We're all coming together, coming through. We're learning, we're growing, we're changing, we're becoming. You see, that communication is prominent here. It's talking about betrayal, talking about that final betrayal. Libra. You're standing in your truth. You're confessing. You're taken back. You're standing up. You're fighting for. And you're doing it with the truth backing you up. And you have the means to stand firm, grounded energy. It could be a business deal. There's a business deal that you're standing up and getting into a commitment. Yeah, there's strategy involved here. Passionate. So it could go either way. It's business, it's love, it's independent, it's going on your own. So we have all kinds of messages here. So we have going on your own because you're deciding to pull away from a partnership, whether it is in romance or in business affairs, to go on your own, standing up and taking back what was taken from you. And then there are others who are coming out with the truth about a betrayal to end a cycle and go into a higher level of commitment. Oof, that's a mouthful for Libra. See, that's where the South Node, so things that no longer serve you, you're pulling away from that, and you're doing it easily because this is the time for it. Spirit is helping those of us who are ready to break free. Again, with that coming out into your truth, you're standing in your truth and you're proclaiming that this is the story between you and a third party, or you're just making it clear. Truth is being told, and taking the consequences and moving on and having that independence, not having that yoke around your neck for emotional blackmail, if that is the case in some third-party situations. Taking on your business, you're going on your own, you're developing your own business, you just want to change. Some of you just need that change, and you're making it happen. And you're communicating it very clearly. Thank you, Spirit. What are the important messages for Virgo? For Libra, thank you. Libra, what are the messages Libra needs to know? Just one more shuffle. What are the messages? There's a proposal coming for some. And you will accept because you want to be in a relationship, those of you who do. The layout is the same as the last reading. The first line is the viewer. If you're not Libra, then cross-watcher, you decide if you are in the first line or the second line, because the second line is the significant other. And if you don't have a significant other, then it is anyone that you deal with in your environment outside of your personal circle, whether it's family, friends, acquaintances, people you work with, people you cross in your daily routines. Third line is the outcome. Just want to make sure it's all lined up. as you can see quite well. So this is the outcome of the reading, the third line, and we have a dilemma at the bottom of the deck. So you are in a state of flux. And see, there's walking away here. There's betrayal, disappointment. It needs to be healed. So you're in that flux mode of, should I tell? Shouldn't I tell? Is this what I want? Am I seeing what I want to see, or am I seeing what I need to see? Let's see what we have here. So we have enthusiasm being held back. So it's holding back on what needs to be said. Someone's afraid to talk. They're not sure if they will be accepted. Trying to bring in the balance passionately, bringing in the balance. Libra, standing in your integrity, bringing in the balance. Want to move quickly, but holding back. So it's that knee-jerk type of feeling. You want to come out quite passionately speaking, but you're holding it back because you want to take your time. So you're going from the Knight of Wands to the Knight of Pentacles. So you're realizing that you need to slow down. Yes, so showing here where destiny brings in that integrity that make you realize you need to bring in the balance, and you do, because you're determined. That determination to bring in the balance. This is why you're holding back. So you're in two minds. You're not quite sure yet. Because you're coming back from a sense of lack and healing that and making the change. Making that change and really learning from the change. Not just making the change, but recognizing that this is destiny. That you do need to stand in your integrity. That you do need to bring in the balance. That your determination is what you need to project here. But you're holding back because you're still figuring it out. And you need to take your time. Okay, Libra, you got a lot going on. It's a mental dilemma here, and it is understood because it is all relating to forgiveness and going into marriage slowly, because you are married or you want to get married, but you're looking for that forgiveness because it's an ending, or you want the forgiveness so you can say, okay, marry me. That's what you want. Manipulating that secret. Yeah, you have a secret that you need to tell. That is probably where you were going to get your forgiveness. You want to bring in that balance. Here, it says you're working hard at it. That double 8 is you're really working hard. That triple 8 is you're moving on. It's either your partnership is going the other way, where the marriage is being ended because the king is cheating, has been cheating, and now you want your divorce and leave. And I say you, meaning it could be the cross watcher that I'm talking to, because this is this line here. Now, if it is you are the viewer and you are Libra, then it is that your partner is looking to leave because of that secret of the betrayal in the marriage and wanting reciprocity. So if you were cheating on, you were caught out, and now it's a question of divorce, and you don't want it to happen, or it's taking its time. You want to take your time so you can make up. You want to make up and come back. You don't want this to end. You want the forgiveness. Libra. You're looking to forgive, or you're looking for forgiveness. Take it how it resonates. But either way, there's a dilemma. It's either you're in a mental dilemma or your partner is in that mental dilemma to give or to ask for this forgiveness, because it's a question of speaking. If you don't speak and you're looking for the solution. You have to speak. You have to say this is where it came from and why. Otherwise, it'll just happen again. You'll say, okay, well, I won't do it anymore. And without realizing the why it happened in the first place, is only going to bring you right back to, I'm going to do it again. Okay, let's see. Let's take it from the top. What's this Knight of Pentacles representing? The truth. The truth that needs to be healed by speaking. This King of Pentacles is very angry and very bored. And he wants the truth. And he's very enthusiastic about it. He's very demanding, very fiery. So it's very passionate. But this is burning out. This passion is burning off and going into smooth waters. So it's a question of being calm. Ending the cycle of betrayal, of indulgence, too much sex, too much alcohol, one of whichever. If you eat too much, something is too much. Been having too much of it, it has to come to an end. But the cycle will end, and it will end smooth. It will end with smooth waters because the truth is going to come out. And it's a question of being passionate, then you deal with it. Because the boredom is there. That sense of I don't have enough of this, or I have too much, I don't want any more, it's the same, I don't want it. That frustration is there. But the truth is healing. The King of Pentacles is angry, but he's angry because he's bored. He's bored with the same old, same old. He wants something different. He wants to stand in his truth. He wants to tell the truth. He wants to tell it passionately and take a trip, end the cycle. Libra. That's a good idea. Take a trip, end the cycle. Will end in the cycle. It will end in taking a trip. Let's see what the Eight of Wands, because it's a journey. Being that you want to go, you want to take away from, you want to change the background. You want a change. So you want a different scenery. It's as if you're just locked up. You're feeling like you're just tied up and you want out. You want to go out. You're used to moving and going places, and you haven't been, and you're feeling locked in. So you feel like you need to change the scene, and you want to do it creatively. Libra, you're going to, because you're going to end the cycle. Let's see what the Eight of Wands represents. See, work that you've done in the past. It's an accumulation, and again, it's patience. You've done so much that now you need to wait. I guess that's where we're all at until the moon comes around. We all have to wait a little bit. We're all impatient. That final betrayal. So the work in the past brings up this final betrayal. So you're telling all truth. That is where that sacrifice comes in. That anxiety. Going backwards from the Ten of Swords to the Nine of Swords. So we're going over the past. We're going over what was. And we're finding that there is a proposal. There is a possibility. There is that generosity that is still there. And we're counting on that generosity to speak the truth and have a victory by the moon. You see? That sacrifice is going to be worth it. Just be patient. You and Virgo need to listen to each other's reading. It's going to happen. What's this Ten of Pentacles represent? Sorry, the Ten of Cups. Ten of Cups. A new start, a new beginning, happiness, like the sun is shining on you. Libra, you're going to get the forgiveness. You're going to get that relationship. You just have to be a little patient, and you have to come out with the truth. That's Six of Cups. That love and strategy for satisfaction, marriage. The devil. The devil is saying you have to wait. to end the cycle. You see, it's coming. You're going to get it. That cycle is coming to a close. You are going to receive that forgiveness. Or you're going to give it, depending on where you fall in the mix. So what is this manifestation, this magician? What does he represent? 3 of Wands, making new plans. See that new plans to make that marriage come into play. And then there's that 4 of Pentacles. So making new plans to save what is valuable, to hold on to what is valuable. And that passion for speaking and being creative and new beginnings, wanting to begin afresh, begin anew, which is the manifestation here, that process of this is what I want, and then celebrating it, taking back what was taken from you, ending that third party situation and following intuition and paying your dues, getting that forgiveness, speaking the truth. Let's talk about this betrayal. What does this 3 of Swords represent here? Again, it's an 8 with the 5. So it's a question of being, playing mental games with your partner. Having that mind game, controlling thoughts, of manipulating processes and thought processing and making the partner feel and think in a particular way. And you have to admit to that. You have to say that it is where it came from, because it is all relating to the third party situation. Yes, we have the 2 queens here. Third party situation. You have to choose between one or the other, and you have to, it's more than choosing between one or the other, because those 2 were being pitted one against the other. You have them in competition. Libra, you were being a naughty Libra, playing with lives, playing with love. That intuition is what stepped in, and you have that sense of truth and knowing what you want, and the intuition, that direction, starting to take direction. Your intuition is starting to take direction on choosing between the 2, because you have to choose. You can't have both, and one of them is either trying to get the upper hand or had the upper hand, and this is where you had to make your choice, which is good, because this is a karmic thing that had to happen. This, what you've been through, you have to accept that it was supposed to happen. There was nothing anybody could have done to make it turn out differently. Your choices came in this package. You had to choose, and the point is that you're choosing because it's divinely guided. You are choosing, you're making your choice, and you will get the forgiveness because you've made the choice. And that is the whole effort that you had to go through, just getting to the point of choosing. What's this 8 of Cups representing here? Again, it's new plans, leaving an old situation, what no longer serves you, a whole form of mentality, a whole set of patterns of behavior. You're walking away from that. You're making new plans. Turning into boundaries, making new boundaries. It's not going to be easy because it comes into the 7, but it is to build up the integrity. And the leaving is not so much leaving, but turning away from particular patterns to build up that integrity. Having the courage to build up the integrity and focus, not just build it, but focus on maintaining it and following your intuition. That instinct of right and wrong, and standing in the truth and healing the truth. And this king is going to heal passionately too, because it is meant to be. That what you are, that relationship that you're trying to get into. See, your queen is right here. King is healing. The queen is ready. The queen is ready to share very passionately, because she has the Empress card with her, and she's already passionate. So this queen, your queen, is waiting for you. This is divinely guided. There is nothing that is stopping this relationship. So you don't have to worry that you won't be forgiven. You will be. And I'm not saying this to every single Libra who thinks that they're going to get away with something. If you know you did wrong and you're not worthy because you're not getting off of that ego trip, then no, you're not going to get your forgiveness. Okay? But if you are humble and you do recognize and you do give and take equally, you do make the effort to speak the truth about the betrayal and work through the reasons why, then you have a chance, a great chance of that forgiveness coming in. But you have to do the work. Don't know why, but I feel like some Libras are just checking to see if they could get away with something, but you're not going to be able to get away with it. Your partner will know. It's simple. If they're in their integrity, then they'll know if you are in yours. And yours is to be built. Yours is going to be a little bit of a process. So be patient, and it will come, and you will heal, and you stand in your truth and follow your instincts. Don't just be shopping around tarot reading. No, you don't need all those. You just listen to a few, get the confirmation that you're on the right track or that you need to make a change, and then stick to making that change, and it'll work out for you. It's just going to take a little bit of a time. You need to be a little patient. But by the 15th, you should see a change. You should feel that change. And I suggest listening to the Virgo. If you have a strong Virgo in your chart, you should pay attention, because your reading is very similar. It's very similar to the Virgo read. I see the Wheel of Fortune. What's that representing here? Change. So you are changing, and your truth. You're standing in your truth. You're putting down the burden, and you're going over things in a mental state. You're not worried, but you're working hard. The ones that are working on it are going to be successful. There's that 8 of coins here, because you're putting the effort in. You want that equal give and take, and you're thinking hard about it, and you have remorse, you have regret. You are looking for that forgiveness, and you want to make that proposal for a commitment to your queen. And you will stand in the victory. You will get it. Those of you who really, really want it, you're going to get it. You're going to do the work. You're going to stand in your truth. You're going to get that higher level of understanding. Like, Spirit is going to come and see you personally and say, okay, you've earned it. Now go get it. It's just going to happen. You'll see, because you want it. The fact is, you've done the work in the past, and you're remembering that you have, because it is all about your queen. There's that balance, the 3 and the 1 here that make the 4. There is that balance. You're bringing it in with your proposal, with your attitude of being humble, of that equal give and take, speaking the right words. In Libra, you're poised for it. All right, let's see. So the dilemma is in that you're not too sure if you're going in the left or the right, and you have to make a choice, and you will, and it will be a question of timing. Okay, just give the moon, follow the moon, follow the moon coming up on the 15th, and if not, then look for the full moon, because that's the next one to come. Let's take an oracle and see what this brings us. Thank you, Spirit. What is the oracle message for this reading for Libra? September 2023. What is this oracle message for Libra? A dilemma. You'll work it out. You have the courage. And now that you've gotten more confirmation of getting to the solution of having what you want and getting your queen, but you must put the effort in. It's not just skipping over steps. You have to do the work. Making the choice is the first step. Wanting the forgiveness and then earning it will bring in that proposal that you want to either receive or make. Thank you, Spirit. What is the oracle message for this reading? We have mending, so forgiveness. Thinker. All right, this is good because you're on that next step. Again, listen to the Virgo, because Virgo needed a little help in making that step. So we got all the way to the 52. We're far ahead. And we were at the 51 before we got to the 52. Too far back, and now here we go. 50. 51. So the 51 was the milk and honey. So you had the taste of prosperity, opportunities born of authenticity, nurturing abundance, trusting that your needs will be met. So you had that sense of home and feeling okay, and knowing that you had everything that you had, you needed. And then what happened? It's 52. Forgiveness. Making amends, healing after argument. So there's that betrayal that took place here, that upper hand business, that third party stepping in. But you know, you didn't want to really be with the third party. That's why you have to come back now. Anyway, it's a question, your situation. You know what you did. You know who did what. You know who needs to go beg, ask, give in forgiveness. You know. Let's see. So let's see the relationship on that one. You've come to a place where forgiveness is necessary. If you're to move forward, separate or together, you and the other person are still experiencing the effects of a hurt that is impacting everything you do. Even if you're not aware of it, the energy needs to clear. What must you do to bridge this gap? Closing your heart is not the answer. You have the power to heal this wound. Ask yourself, what would love do? Only good will come of forgiveness and an honest redress. So look for the love. You know you have it. You know it's there. You really want it, because that's what's showing up here. See that regret and the remorse, that working it out in the mind, putting down the burden, changing that direction, knowing that what you really want, making that choice right here. You've made the choice. Now you just need to put it back together. And it can mend, because it's a question of love. It's a question of wanting to be with the person and all the reasons why. 44, let's see where that takes us. So we're going backwards a little bit, but that's good because communication is in that state. A little difficult. But it'll come around. I know by October. If you're not speaking with your partner in the way that you feel you should be, then wait a bit. Not because I say the 15th, everything stops and begins there. You still have October, okay? When Mercury comes back into direct. And things will move forward and speaking will be easier. So you may need to take more time. This is where the thinker must come in. 43, so 44. Thinker, strategy, being analytical and logical. This is your forte, where you think about your situation and how you're going to make amends, because your partner may not want to speak to you right away. You might still have that soreness, that burn from the third party is still fresh. So let's see, it's not upside down. So we'll take the relationship on that. Love is not logical. But when you choose a partner, it is good to have things in common other than desire. This is a time to weigh the pros and cons of your partnership. If there is enough common ground, go for it. If not, there are other fish in the sea. Don't force it to work. And should others tell you who they are, take them by their word. Now is not the time to indulge in a fantasy. No matter what. In this case, the facts are the facts. That's it. Be upfront, straightforward, honest. Why you got together in the first place will determine if you are to go on. That's your logic right there. Libra. I Thank you for showing up, for your likes, your subscribes, and your shares. Don't forget to hit that notification bell. Till our next read, love and light.